Good day. So last meeting we have discussed about percentage composition. Now we are in our last part of our topic already. So we will discuss about chemical formula. So chemical formula, syempre, with scientists conduct experiments to discover new compounds. And these compounds can be expressed to molecular formula, common name, and syempre through empirical formula. So ngayon, we will understand how to assign numbers of elements in a given compound through their percent composition. So last meeting, we have percentage composition of each element in a compound. So ngayon naman, we will discuss about how we turn that percentage composition into a empirical formula of a compound. So you will understand further if you continue this video. Okay, as you can see here in the board, we have the problem. And the problem is a compound composed of 40% carbon, 6.71% hydrogen, and 53.29% oxygen. What will be its empirical formula? So, hindi ko na sinulat kasi mataas. It will occupy the space. So, in finding the empirical formula, we have three main steps. So, first step natin is we turn this percentage into grams. And that is very simple if you turn that one. Ano lang ang gagawin? Siyempre, you will write all those numbers. 40, 6.71, and 53.29. So this will be carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. So in turning this number into mass from percentage, syempre we will just change the unit. Instead of percentage, we will have grams. Grams. Okay, so we have here the grams already converted from percentage. So ang gagawin natin in step 2, we will convert these grams na naman into mole. So paano yan? Hanapin lang natin ang atomic masses of each element. Carbon, 12.01. Hydrogen, 1.01. Oxygen, 60. And we will divide it. No? Di-divide natin yan sa mga grams na nandito. So, yan. Let's start. So, 40 grams. Sulat natin 40 grams. Taas. Then divided 12.01. Unit natin na gagamitin in each atomic mass will be the unit of molar mass, which is grams per mole. Cancel grams, then you'll have the answer. So my calculator. Okay. 40 divided by 12.01, that will be 3.330. Again, in this step, we will have the second nearest decimal digit, so we will round it off. I hope you already review, no, kung paano natin i-round off. No? That is the elementary topics. I don't want to discuss it further. Again, 3.330. Next one, 3 is 0, so it will retain 3.33. So it will be mole, but hindi natin isusulat kasi we don't have enough space. We will just cancel mole naman talaga mamaya din, so mole is not necessary na. So next step tayo, next element pala, hydrogen is 6.71 grams divided by its atomic mass, it's 1.1 unit molar mass, grams per mole. Cancel grams, divide. 6.71 divided by 1.01, 6.64. Ang next ng 4 is 3. So, syempre, it's not more than 5, so it will be 6.64. Next, oxygen, 53.29 grams divided by its atomic mass, 16 grams per mole. Cancel grams. 53.29 divided by 16. That will be 3.33. Same with carbon. 3.33. Now, for our next step is to take a look in the given moles na nakuha natin. So, ang gagawin natin, we will divide it to the smallest mole in the elements of these elements. So, we can see here carbon as 3.33, hydrogen 6.64, oxygen 3.33. Ang lowest natin is 3.33, syempre. So, i-divide natin yan in each small. 3.33 by 5. So, ngayon, dito, ginawa natin second decimal digit. Ngayon, dito na part, gagawin natin only one decimal digit. Kasi, we will convert it to whole number naman. No? So, ang tinuro ko sa St. James, ang ginawa namin sa St. James, now for those St. James that are watching, let's correct it. Kasi yung ginawa natin, if we have the decimal places, we find the whole number, then we multiply. Correct? So, it is the same thing. Kaya nga lang, dito, isi-simplify natin. Para, syempre, it will be easy and madali na lang. No? There will be no other step na. So, this will be our final step. So, 3.33 divided by 3.33, that will be 1. 6.64 divided by 3.33, this is 1.99. So, since gagamitin natin ang 1 decimal digit lang, so wag lang muna natin i-round up. Kasi pag i-round up natin yan, 1.99, magiging 9, magiging 0, ang 1 magiging 2. Diba, pakita ko na lang mamaya. So, 1.9. Anyway, kung i-round off nyo, much better din, pwede din. Pwede natin gamitin 2. So, ipapakita ko lang muna kung paano kung meron decimal. So, 1.9. Dito naman 3.33 divided by 3.33, that is still 1. So, again, ginawa namin sa St. James, hinanap namin ang whole number, then we multiply it to the different answer. So, ngayon, hindi na. Kasi if we will multiply it, we will have the same if we will simplify it. So, ngayon, we will cut it short. So, we will just round up to the whole number, then we have the answer na. So, for example, here, this will be whole number na ito, that will be 1. Ito, round up whole number, 1.9 more than 5, so this will be 2. Ito naman 1. So, sinabi ko kanina, no, pinakita ko lang ang decimal places. Pero this one is already 1.99. Sinabi ko kanina. So, 9 round off, magiging 0, mag-add ka dito, magiging 2. So, answer talaga nito is 2 ng diretsyo. Pinakita ko lang what if decimal place. So, we have the answer. Pag whole number na yan lahat, we have the answer. Pero kung decimal place, syempre, round off natin to the whole number. So, 1.9. Paano po 1.4? So, that will be 1. So, yan. Answer natin yan. 1, 2, 1. So, these are the number of atoms of each element present in a compound kanina sa problem. So, problem kanina, hindi nakasimplify ko ano yung question. The question doon is what compound ang present if we have 40% carbon, 6.71 hydrogen, and 53.29 oxygen. So we will have this empirical formula na. It will be our answer. Empirical formula. So, carbon, meron tayong isa. The presence of carbon, that is already 1. So, hindi na dapat natin isulat ang 1. Hydrogen, meron tayong 2. Oxygen, meron isa. So, this is your empirical formula. That is your final answer. Okay, this time is, using this problem, we will try to summarize everything that we have learned in this topic. So, the mole concept. So, we start with the Avogadro's number, converting the number of mole to the number of atoms using Avogadro's number, finding the molar mass, mole and mass relationship, percentage composition, and empirical formula. So, dito sa problem, given na lahat. So, meaning you don't need the periodic table. So, here we have the different atomic weights or atomic mass. So, ito yung gagamitin natin. So, same with my exam. So, just a heads up. No? Sa exam ko, hindi nyo na need the periodic table. Ang gagawin nyo lang is solve using your calculator. So, you only need your calculator and your pen to answer my exam. So, kasi ibigay ko na ang atomic weight. So, ito na. The problem is, meron tayong compound dito that is calcium carbonate that has a molecular formula of CaCO3. So, we will try to solve these different problems. So, first problem is, how many atoms are present in 5.12 mole of calcium carbonate molecule? No? We will solve that one later on. Letter B, calculate the molar mass of calcium carbonate given its atomic weights or mass. Letter C, what mass in grams corresponds to 0.250 mole of calcium carbonate. Letter D, determine the number or the percent composition by mass of the different element present in the compound. And lastly, we will find the empirical formula. Okay, letter A tayo. Again, the problem is how many atoms are present in 5.12 mole of calcium carbonate molecule. So there are times in we are solving, we use the given, required, formula, solution, answer. So doon natin gagamitin kung saan natin ginamit sa klase. So ginamit natin yon sa Avogadro's number, sa mole and mass relationship. Sa other things, we don't need the given, required, and so on. So ngayon dito, syempre, in converting, we need that one. So letter A, let's start with given. Ano yung given? So sa problem, we'll try to read the problem again. Sa problem, ilan daw ang atoms present in 5.12 mole of calcium carbonate? So given natin dyan is syempre the 5.12 mole. And syempre the Avogadro's number, which is 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23. Required natin, ano yung hinahanap? That will be the number of how many atoms? Atoms. Ano yung formula natin? Sa formula naman, we have the N, or the number of atoms, molecules, ions, times mole, and N equals to mole times the Avogadro's number. A number ko na lang para maliit. Solution, substitute everything, and that will be the number of atoms. Mole is 5.12 times 6.022 times 10 to the power of 23. So, in solution, answer. Where's my calculator? 5.12 times 6.022 times 10 raised to the power of 23. We have 3.083. So, second decimal places tayo. Or you can write everything, pwede din naman. But still, please read the instructions. Kung ano yung instruction doon, kung need mo ng decimal or hindi, you can. But to the rest, yung kailangan natin dapat gawin is to round it off. Pero sa atomic mass naman, kasi given na, naka 2 decimal places na din siya, so we don't have to. So dito, we will use 2 decimal places. So answer is 3.08326. So we have 3.08 times 10 to the power of 24 atoms. So that will be the answer of the letter A problem. Okay, so let's proceed to letter B. Sa letter B naman, hinahanapan tayo, or we have to calculate the molar mass of calcium carbonate using atomic weights. So given na ang atomic weights. So sa klase natin, pinapahanap ko sa inyo ang atomic mass or atomic weights. So, and pinapa-round off ko. So magkakaiba tayo ng sagot kasi nga yung iba-iba yung pagka-round off. So ngayon, ang ginawa ko sa exam is binigay ko na. Same with this problem, binigay na ang atomic weights. And naka 2 decimal place na. So we will use that one. So, sa molar mass, letter B. Sa molar mass, syempre, isusulat natin yung different elements and number of atoms in the compound. Compound is CaCO3. So, ano yung mga element na yan? We have calcium, carbon, oxygen. So, anong unang gawin? Identify how many number of atoms. Syempre, ito, ilan? That will be 1. Carbon 1, oxygen is 3. And we will multiply it to its atomic mass or atomic weight. Calcium is 40.08. Carbon is 12.01. and oxygen is 15.99. So ginagamit natin 16, pero ang given is 15.99. So huwag nyo na i-round off. Let's use the given. Kung ano yung binigay, yun yung gagamitin. Okay? So 15.99 yung gagamitin. Equals, multiply, 1 times 40.08, still 40.08. 12.01. Ito tayo, oxygen. 15.99. 15.99 times 3. 47.97. This is 12.01. So add everything plus 12.01 plus 40.08. We have 100.06. This is your molar mass. Anong unit ng molar mass? Grams per mole. So this is your answer. So wala na given required formula solution. Hindi naman tayo na given required formula solution and answer dito. So we'll just directly answer. So ngayon, when we multiply this one, naka-second decimal place na siya sa calculator actually. So hindi na tayo mag-round off. Hindi na tayo mag-round off. Pero it so happens na kailangan naka-third, fourth decimal place ang meron, round off to the nearest second. Okay? So that's the answer of letter B. Now let's have the letter C. Letter C. What mass in grams correspond to 0.250 mole calcium carbonate? So ang gagawin natin dito, this is our topic of mole and mass relationship. So it so happens na hinahanap ay mass. Now, kung hinahanap ang mole, we'll use the formula of mole. If hinahanap ang mass, we'll use the mass formula. So dito, mass formula na gagamitin natin. So I hope you remember the formulas. That is only 2. So syempre you have to memorize it. So again, dito, ginawa natin, we have the given required formula solution and answer. So we'll do it. So letter C, given. Sa problem, merong dalawang given. That will be the 0.250 mole. And yung isa na kailangan natin dito is the atomic, or no, not atomic, the molar mass of calcium carbonate. That it so happen na ginawa na natin doon. So kukunin natin, ano ang molar mass ng calcium carbonate? Ginawa natin sa letter B, that is 100.06 grams per mole. So, required, we're done with the given, required natin is the number of the mass in grams. Formula natin is, yung formula, that is mass is equals to mole times molar mass. So we will just simply multiply. So ngayon, substitute, mass is 0.250 mole times molar mass 100.6 or 06 grams per mole. Cancel mole, yeah, and we have grams. So let's multiply. 0.250 times 100.06. That is 25.015. 3 decimal place. Anong gagawin? 0, 1. Anong sunod ng 1? 5. More than 5 or equal to 5. So that will be 25.02. Anong unit? Natira natin? Grams. So that is the answer. Okay, let's have problem letter D. Problem letter D, determine the percent composition by mass of the compound calcium carbonate. So dito, kailanganin natin ulit ng molar mass. So sa molar mass is nakita na natin sa problem letter B. So we don't have to write molar mass anymore. Let's go directly in solving. So paano ba natin yung sinusolve? We will get the total mass of a element and divide it to the total molar mass. So ang molar mass ng calcium itself is nandun kanina. Ito, yung nasa taas. That is 40.08. I-multiply natin sa total molar mass of the compound, which is 100.06. So let's have percentage of calcium is equal to, ano yung molar mass ng calcium itself? It is 40.08 grams per mole Wag ng grams per mole. Okay na hindi kasi percentage din naman. Will not use that unit. Total molar mass of the compound, 100.06. Then the answer will be multiplied to 100. Yung iba, ginagawa 40.08 multiplied to 100. No, you don't have a shortcut. So let's use PEMDAS. No? I hope you remember PEMDAS. So, unahin muna natin itong 40.08. 40.08 divided by 100.06. So, answer natin is 0.400. So, second decimal digit is 0. Next is 0. So, that will be retained. 0.40. So, 0.40. 0.400. May ulit yan. 4.005. Madiretso na pala. 40, mali. Sorry. 40.08 divided by 100.06. Di pala tayo dito kukuha ng second decimal places. Kasi, ang answer ay i-multiply pa pala natin ng 100. Multiply by 100. That is 40.055. So, second decimal places, that will be 40.055. 5 ang next. So, that will be 6%. So, we have the answer. So, let's proceed to the other element. Carbon. Carbon is the molar mass of carbon here is 12.01. No? And the 12.01. And the total molar mass is the same, 100.06 times 100. 12.01 divided by 100.06 times 100. 12.00. So, answer it is 12.002, but we will have two decimal digit. Kung naging 5 yun siya, maging 0.1. Less than 5 na siya. So, that will be 12.00%. Next is the percentage of oxygen. So we have the atomic mass of oxygen, 47.97, divided by 100.06 times 100. Isa natin, 47.97 divided by 100.06 times 100, 47.941. So they have 47.941. So if we add everything, 47.94 plus 12 plus 40.06, we have, syempre, 100% na total. So that's the answer for letter. Okay, we're down to our last problem. Letter E, find the empirical formula. So in finding the empirical formula, syempre, you need the percentage of the elements. So saan natin kukunin ang percentage of elements? Sa problem letter D, which is over there. Nasi-note natin kanina lang. So, start. The percentage down is ng carbon is, calcium is 40.06. So, anong first step natin? Convert it to grams. So, calcium is 40.06 grams. Minute. So, anong gagawin ulit is to convert it into mole. So, we will divide it. So, 40.06 grams divide sa kanyang molar mass ng, or atomic mass, which will be used in the unit of molar mass, 40.08. 40.08 grams per mole. Answer grams. We have my calculator. Net. 40.06 divided by 40.08. we have 0.9999. So, syempre, whole number, magiging 1. Again, the answer is 0.999. Syempre, anong sabi ko kanina, we'll have the whole number. So, 1. 1 na sa... Ay, no, hindi pa pala. Kasi we will have the smallest mole pa pala. This will be converted to mole pa pala. So, this will be 0.999. Second decimal places tayo. Same lang pala. 1. We have 1. So, next is carbon. Carbon percentage is 12. So, that will be 12 grams. Divide natin sa kanyang atomic mass that is converted into molar mass, which is 12.01 grams. Grams per mole pa. As in grams, we have the answer. 12 divided by 12.01. That is still 0.999, so that is still 1. Okay. Next is oxygen. 47.94 grams divided by its atomic mass. So, binigay 15.99. As in grams, we have 47.94 divided by 15.99. We have 2.998. So if you convert that one again, 998, 9 will become 0, 10. So 9 again will become 0, this will be 3. But remember, this is just the mass. So we will still divide it to its smallest. I know, not mass, the mole pala. This is still the second step, mole. So we will divide it to the smallest mole. Smallest mole natin is 1. So 1, 1, 1. 1 divided by 1, syempre 1. 1 divided by 1, 1. 3 divided by 1. Ilan? 3, syempre. Ba't ko pa sinol? So 1, 1, 3. So this is already whole number. So empirical formula natin is calcium 1, carbon 1, and oxygen 3. Which is our empirical formula. Which is true naman talaga kasi calcium carbonate is CaCO3. So that's how you solve. So hopefully you learned something from the identifying what is mole, no? Kung ano yung mole, ano yung Avogadro's number, how do we solve. How do we convert the number of molecules or the number of mole into the number of molecules of our atom or ions or particle to the molar mass, to the mole and mass relationship, to the percentage composition, up to the empirical formula. So I hope you learned something. I hope I make it easier. So good luck on your exam. God bless and thank you for listening and watching.